Hello. This is part 4 of Alien Isolation. And I'm Tam of the Tam BOTC channel. Alright, let's get serious. And not do dumb voices. Or maybe a little bit of dumb voices. Last time on the last episode, we were against Working Joes. But they didn't look like they were working other than trying to kill me. That was their only job. And I don't even think their names were Joe. Were either Bob or Smith. Or some very common name. It would be funny if not a single one of them was named Joe. Now. Holy loudness. Holy loudness, Batman!
Station serving communication technologies, tech support services, and Gemini exoplanet solutions.
What the? Hi. Who are you guys? It's okay. What's wrong? I've never seen these guys before. Cheering decks. Hello. Sorry, dudes. There it is. Skim Tower. Hold on, you guys look like you had something in there. Can I check? Yeah, nothing useful. I've never seen these people here before. It's quite strange. Why are you people scared of me? Just need to get here. So I need to get to the Skimmick Tower, which is I'm looking at. Alright, bye guys. Hope you live against Alien. Jeez, I've never seen that before. This game... I played it all the way through this game, and I tried to do it on hard difficulty, and some of the things I'm seeing in my playthrough are very different from what I've seen when I initially played this. My first time. I never saw that alien walk through in that last episode, through that room. That was creepy, and I've never seen people randomly coming off the transport that don't have weapons that are afraid of you. Never seen that one before either. Maybe different difficulties have a different setting, but hardest difficulty. And I didn't really expect anything new. What was the difficulty called? Nightmare? Or something? Nightmare mode? Which sounds like the difficulty of another game. Hope you can see me fine. I do face cam in case there are like impressions on being scared because you like the scare cam, but I disguise myself so I don't know what that lends to it since you can't see me get scared. I did get a little jumpy on that Working Joe that grabbed my legs out of nowhere, but I knew he was there. I just was making sure the other guy wasn't looking. Hi, Taylor.
Is that Ripley?
Ooh.
Try and rest, Taylor.
How is she?
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
I'll go and investigate. See what I can find. You stay with her.
I'll try to repair the radio booster. What if this creature shows up?
Hide.
Unauthorized security breach detected.
Because you can't kill it.
Transit shut down by order. Zero, Apollo.
Yay, wonderful. Thinking Apollo. It's gonna be like the movie Apollo 13.
Sabbatical transit.
Stay with me, Taylor.
That is what it's called. I can't remember. Another save point? Fine. Might as well go here instead of running into those random citizens. What's up here real quick? Oh, we're near medical. That means, that means we're near that, dude there. The crazy guy that we will meet, the alien, for the first official time. So we're going to get to see Alien this episode, I mean, not first episode. That was 3 episodes ago. I got this, but that's not going to do diddly squat. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go hunt down an alien. Look at the textures on the door. I played Metal Gear Online, by the way. I like the campaign better. I feel like the online is like COD in third person. Nobody's helping each other. You can be tactical, but I feel like that tactical position that you put yourself in is barely there. And you have to level up for some of the better stuff anyways. Oh, there's people in there.
Locked.
Wait, that looks like the people... Huh. Yeah, it looks like the people we ran into a while ago. What the crud? Are you opening the windows? Oh, it's quite the view, though. Hey, look! It's a round planet outside the window. A sphere.
You, hey you, need some help.
I need a doctor. Hello? I need it.
I can't hear you, hang on.
You lie!
Come on, I'll open the elevator for you.
Can I jump over this? It looks easy to jump over.
Come on, come. There's no time to lose.
Okay. Huh. Guess we're going to medical. There are a lot of missing people on the station. Collect their ID tags to find out more. I like how the ID tags are like part of the lore and have these missing people, but at the same time they have the devs' faces on them. Speaking of which, I just thought, nah, never mind. I have a Let's Player watch that didn't get to finish his playthrough on Alien Isolation. I thought, why doesn't he finish it? It's awesome. Should do the DLC too. DLC is awesome. I'm gonna do Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PS4 and Wii U games on my Elgato while I record PC games through my other device. I think it's XSplit Broadcasting. And now that I have a new microphone and camera, it'll work out much better. I needed the Elgato so I could record these game systems. Plus, it records them more smoothly since XSplit and such does record. The condition does come in very badly. This seems to be the best option. Hope it's bright enough in here. Hold on. There. Sort of. Hearing some weird stuff, like moving in the vents, and then the music's going a little violin-y. It's orchestra, waiting for me to die. It's the orchestra of death. Ah! That was weird. Trying to creep me out, game? It won't work. I like right up on the TV, so I don't think I need the game to be dark, like the area around me to be dark in order to get scared. I'm close enough to the game as it is. Key card required, so I can't hack it. Don't want to run.
You're not catching us without that.
Right.
Who are you, creep? It's already been 12 minutes. But we just got to the alien part, the good part.
I'm Cooper.
Ripley, I need to find a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
My friend needs help.
I'm a doctor.
Medical supplies.
What do you need help
There are
with?
no supplies on this level. But there are plenty downstairs in the hospital dispensary.
Your mouth isn't moving.
Wait. Do I look like I'm in any fit state? I need your help and you need mine.
Are you talking to me through your mind?
Go to the service
Oh, now
elevator.
your
I'll
mouth
come
is
down to the
moving.
hospital with you, okay?
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here.
His mouth isn't moving.
God would have had the new passcode.
His mouth isn't
It's
moving!
your best bet.
I want to record, recently, by the way, I want to record Mass Effect at some point. And what else was there? Dark Souls, of course, and whatever else I can. I might redo Skyrim,
Mutual
do it on the Xbox 360 instead. I'm not. Sadly, I might have to get rid of my other version. Hold on, dude.
Just tell me where to go.
Don't worry, they're all gone.
Well, before the alien gets here, I'm going to look around. Dink. So this is the guy that's been spying on me the whole time. Let's prepare ourselves for the alien too. There, he can't spy on us.
No, wrong way.
How can he see us? I just turned off your cameras, dude.
This place had such promise when I first came in. It's a trap. Wasted my talents.
I tried to use the dispensary
What
today.
talents?
I can't possibly be expected to carry out my duties if you and Lingard cut my access privileges. I have patients who will relapse without that medication, particularly when things on the station are so precarious. I will not say patient care suffers.
Stop talking and let yourself talk. Your other self. Oh my goodness. Guy's being a pain. Oh.
It is warm. You are among friends. The sun is high in the sky.
You mean that big fiery ball of death right outside the window? Yeah, I know. I'm not going near it though. You can forget it. Burn up. Guy's got a flare. I don't think I need any more of those. Alright, the alien won't be here yet. It is trying to creep me out, though. Not gonna work, game. Might have to make this. Dang it. I'll hack this. Alright, I hacked that, now I'm gonna go save this. Why does the alien not hear you talking through the microphones? Maybe that's why he came. This part. Sorry that this is also not a blind playthrough. That probably ruins it a bit, but it's blind enough. I haven't played it in a while. And plus, I already saw a few things that are... Am I really that tall now? Stupid thing. I already saw a few things that, I never seen before. Your cameras are supposed to be off, Mr. Scumbag. Just turn them off. What was it foggy in here? Alright, let's do this.
Have you got the passcode?
1702.
We'll need the physical key card too.
You can read that.
Find it.
Warning. Medical facility quarantine breach detected. Warning.
Relax.
Medical facility
I'm just trying to find out what that is.
That's a bit weird.
You focus on finding that key card.
It's the alien. Just come to say hi. This is probably one of the coolest looking aliens in all of alienness. I like the elites from Halo, and I like the Turians from Mass Effect. They're pretty cool. And the Krogan. Peekaboo. Hi, alien. Bye, alien. 1702. Holy crud.
Morley.
Don't pull that out too much. Can hear it. I got really tense. That's probably why I quieted down. It's also because I haven't played this in a long time, and that was very unexpected for that alien to go that direction. But somehow the alien did not see me. Then again, the alien I don't think really has eyes. It goes by trying to find you by other means. Oh crud, where is he? Please bleep somewhere so I can know where you are. And hopefully not right next to me. It's just staying still at a... Oh. What the... What? Where did you come from? What is making that noise? Just looking around with it. Okay. Whew. This is... Why? Oh, he's up in the vents. Oh, it's those things. I remember those things. They're used for a part later on in the game. While I try to draw my attention from the alien that's obviously walking around. He's definitely in the vents. He could jump out of that one if he wanted. Gosh. He's over there. So I hear into... Okay. No vents. That guy's still spying on me. If I remember right, it must be a door to my left. Because I remember having to circle around. Shut up, camera. Okay, I went the wrong way. Where? Ooh. Can you please go away? I don't have much time left, both to live and play this game. I have nothing yet. Come on. Come back down this way. So I can loop around you. I may get to that. It's coming back. I don't think I looked in that one, I'm not sure. Where is he? Can you please come over here so I can run and maneuver around you? My goodness. I hear him walking around, but I don't see him. I need this. Ugh. Just gonna have to Oh my goodness, stupid alien! Oh, the door just unlocked. Where is he? It says he's far away. Crud. Crud, I'm getting paranoid. Dang it, alien! I haven't played this in a while, and I haven't been... Oh my goodness. This game doesn't scare me that much, usually. For some reason, it just bites me in the back now. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm not really... Like, I don't not think it's scary. It's definitely got its scares. But, like, barely as much as, I'm thinking now. You get over your save point. "34 dang minutes." Let's talk to you.
Damn you, Coleman! You knew that thing was here!
Now that's unfair. I thought it might be there. There's a difference. Now the barcode.
Your mouth doesn't
1702,
go with your
okay?
stupid
Now
mouth.
let's get down to the dispensary.
Of course, of course. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry for putting you through this. I'm going to step into the other room to punch the code in a private elevator. Then we can use the key card to take the elevator down.
For you to get killed by an alien. Look at that ugly, selfish mug.
There.
Last you'll
I'll
see.
collect my things and we can leave.
This is a good game. It got a Game of the Year award. Not as much as Dragon Age Inquisition. Hi! Alien's much better than you, dude. I'd rather hang out with Alien. He's a cool dude. Oh. Well. Wait, what? No, I want to see the achievement. Really, game? Achievement this long ago? Hide, run, and what? Completed a quarantine without being killed by the alien. That's a first then, because I've been killed by the alien. Interesting. So you get to see we get a new achievement out of that. I did try pretty well on that part. That was a very good first take, though. And it's my first time not getting killed by the alien. I think I was really focusing on that. That's why I was also silent. Can't believe after all this time since I last played this, it can tense you up. Matter of fact, I feel like when I was playing it this time around, I was more tense than I was when I originally played this. Because when I originally played this, I just loved the heck out of it. I kept admiring how beautiful it was. I didn't care whether I got killed because the death animations were awesome. Seeing the alien pop up in your face. I didn't like the occasional drooling on your face, though. I would have minded that. Without him drooling all over me. Ew! You had to add insult to injury by drooling all over my face. And then kill me! I hate this part. It's a small part, but it's still stupid. I like the last part. Can I go back to the last part? Wait, is this door down here open? Nope. Of course not. Ah, crud. There was a green box over here. Craft this. And get whatever's in here. Oh, wait. Save point on this wall. Alright, since there's a save point right there, it's already 40 minutes. Well, it's 39, but 40 is enough. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you like this. If you like getting tensed up by the alien. That was a first. There's a lot of new things going on with this game now that I come back to it after a while. I think the last time I played it was when its last DLC came out. That was like exactly the last time. Let me check that too. When was it last? When's its last DLC come out? Which one is the last one? It's not Safe Haven. Where is it? I'll do the trigger because it sounds familiar. So this was released March of 2015. Lost contact. Trauma. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Trigger was the last one I played. Last DLC I played. And, that was the last time I played the game, so maybe a little afterwards in the middle of March. But on March 10th or so is when I last played this game of this year. So we had quite a few months from then. This is like the 10th month. That was the 3rd. So we skipped like 7 months. I haven't played this. Well, almost 7. Since we can't count October quite yet. We're just starting in it. So 6 months I've been away from the game. And now I come back to it 6 months later. This is a really good game, and it's one of my most recommended. It's also one I like the most from last year. Other games that I really liked of last year were Dragon Age Inquisition. I will do a Let's Play on that. And Dark Souls 2, definitely. And Infamous Second Son was awesome. There were a couple. But there were a couple really awful games, too. And disappointing ones. I'd have to do a list on that, but I was disappointed by games like Thief. I'm a big fan of Thief, and I got disappointed by that big time. I was awaiting Destiny so badly. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Destiny's completely 100% awful, but it's like 40-50% awful. It's more like you have a lot good going for you, but you manage to mess everything else up. You got good music, good graphics, got creativity. Gameplay's not that bad, but it's far from being what it was promised to be. And even if it didn't promise itself, it still feels like a so-and-so game. And now that Taken King is out, I don't doubt that it's better now, but just the fact that you need to make practically another game and buy an entirely another version of the game, even if you trade it in or not. They shouldn't make that a limited time, by the way. Is not worth it. Because you've already messed with the formula that was already there at the start. And now there's no way of really fixing it indefinitely. Because that's what we had to start with. I'll probably do a Let's Play on Destiny, but at this point I feel like the game let me down too bad. I'll probably do playthroughs, like messing around playthroughs for my messing around videos with my brother on the Taken King, because I will get it, but I feel like it's still... It's like, really, you have to make it an almost entirely other game just to fix what you had problems with. You shouldn't have even had problems with how much money you went into that game. That was the most engrossing game that that took a lot of money just to make. Like, more than any other game, and they still messed it up. The story was... It was very disconnected and sort of stupid. There's just too many things that were problems with it. And Destiny's not the worst game this year. It's a friend-losing game, too, and I've lost people over that game, so it makes me even more mad at that game. I don't lose friends over other games. It's not my Destiny, that's for sure. Ha ha ha! I also do a review on... I want to do a review on the... Because I bought the collector's edition of Destiny. Oh my goodness, did Destiny mess with me. There were a couple of games I bought the collector's editions to, and I was like... that game sucks. The other games of last year that really sucked was... I did the video on Risen 3, Risen vs. Two Worlds. Risen 3 was one of those bad games. Watch Dogs was eh. Assassin's Creed Unity was eh. Wolfenstein, even though everybody else likes it, it's eh with me. It brought back the cool dual-wielding system, that's what I like, but like everything else is like eh. And then finally the last game that I really didn't like, and I'll probably do a Let's Play on it just because people really like watching the game for some reason. I've seen the React channel now do footage on the game, but I hate The Evil Within. That was such a waste of potential. It was too much like both Silent Hill and Resident Evil. It's not even the creator of Silent Hill. It's the guy who made Resident Evil, Shinji Mikami. And it's like he redid Resident Evil with different characters. And characters that weren't very memorable either. A storyline that was disoriented and disconnected. Even if it had a cool ending that you'd have to understand through metaphors, it feels like the whole metaphor system that it was trying to set up was ripping off Silent Hill's metaphor system and how it sets up. It's obvious too. You've got Boxhead, or I'm sorry, Boxman, where they have Pyramid Head. It's just too obvious a mistake to leave out. The camera angles are bad, and I mean, like, whether they were purposed to be bad or not, like the original games, these just feel like they were generally bad. It didn't feel like they wanted to purpose them to be bad. It was sort of like any other third-person camera angle. And third-person camera angles are good, but like the camera doesn't follow your character all the time. It's really bad. And I've seen it before, but in this game it just doesn't work for a horror. It just feels very stupid. It barely scared me. I mean, I could glitch out the game and beat certain bosses without even trying. And that's not even me glitching it out, to be honest. That's the game's fault. It was frustrating at times. If you want to see a better version of who would talk the best about the game, I'd recommend checking out Halloween 4545, because he got so frustrated at the game, and it was one of the first... I've seen him get frustrated before, but it was like one of the first times I've seen him truly rage out and want to rage quit over a stupid game. And even though it has good, like, graphics in the background and it can look good, like, there's so many other games that look so much better that it's just like, why even pay attention to that game and its graphics? The DLCs are sort of dumb. I feel like the one with whatever her name is, once again, not so memorable characters to know their names. Like, I can remember, like, take for example, I can remember Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. I know you could argue he's been in more Resident Evil games, and that's why we remember him. But you remember him for his distinct looks. You got all the characters in Silent Hill, and they have only been in one Silent Hill each. James Sunderland, I haven't forgotten him. Silent Hill 2, and that game, at this point, people would probably say is outdated and not that great looking anymore. Who knows? You got Harry Mason from the very original 1990s Silent Hill. Almost said Resident Evil. And then you got a bunch of other characters in the next couple. See, I can remember those names, and those go back to the 90s and such. And they haven't had a sequel with those individual characters. Evil Within itself doesn't hold a strong enough impact. Yeah, sure, I'll remember the characters watching other people's Let's Plays on them, but as me trying to get into a game as much as I want to, like Mass Effect, where it really gets to the core of the fan, and it's like very touching, all this different stuff, and you remember the characters for that. So Evil Within doesn't do any of that. There's horror games that do more of that. I can remember Amanda Ripley without even playing the game in 6 months. Matter of fact, I talk about her for those 6 months before, and I haven't played it in that 6 months. Evil Within, I practically forget, but when it does come up in conversation, oh my goodness, do I nail a hammer on it. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to say. It's a dumb game. I don't get why they put it on React. You could have done something else. More Dark Souls. I would have loved to see that. I know they're doing more Last of Us. That was an awesome game. But if you want the adults to react to something, I would have even chose Alien Isolation here. What was wrong with that? Matter of fact, the stuff in Evil Within is more complicated, if anything. In a bad way. The weapons are generic, the characters were... I feel like the main character was trying too hard to be a Leon ripoff. He was the good-looking cop. In a city that seemed like it had a similar name to that in which they would name a city in a Resident Evil game. The villain was dumb. It was just all over dumb. I'm sorry I held this recording up for too long. But I thought I might as well let that out of my system. Alright, thank you for coming. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time.